you. So today's video is going to be a demonstration and review on a new foundation that I've been trying out over the past couple of weeks. It is the Gorgeous Cosmetics Base Perfect Liquid Foundation, and I'm really excited to share this with you guys for a couple of reasons. First, I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it here on YouTube, so I thought I would go ahead and put a review out there for those of you that might be looking for one. Second, I'm really excited about this foundation. I'm just going to tell you right from the beginning, I've really been loving it, so of course I wanted to share it. And third, I know for those of you that have oily, sensitive, acne-prone skin like I do, it can be hard to find a product that works really well for you. So when I find something like that, I want to share it with you guys. So Gorgeous Cosmetics is an Australian-based cosmetics company, which is more of a prestige or higher-end company, and they've kind of made their way internationally, and now they're available in the United States at Nordstrom.com. You can also find them on Amazon, and then there's a whole list of retailers on their website, but Nordstrom and Amazon are definitely probably the two most accessible. Now, they're known for their Base Perfect liquid foundation, which is why I was so excited to try this and share this review with you guys. I have been trying out some of their other cosmetics, which I will have a full Gorgeous Cosmetics Get Ready With Me coming soon. That way you can kind of demonstrate some of their other products. So this foundation is available for $45 on their website, which is definitely more of like a higher end foundation price. They do have a 30% off coupon that's good right now, so I'll link that down below, which definitely brings the price point down, which I think is awesome. But I would definitely still say it's worth the $45, and you guys will see why after you see my demonstration. The coverage of this foundation is so good that I don't have to wear a concealer underneath to cover up my blemishes before I put the foundation on. I can just use the foundation by itself, and it does an amazing job at evening out my skin tone and covering any places that need extra coverage. That's definitely not something I'm used to since I do have a lot of acne scarring and hyperpigmentation. I'm just used to putting a ton of concealer on before I put a foundation on, but this does kind of everything all in one. It just conceals, it hides all of my blemishes, it evens out my skin tone, and it looks amazing. The second reason why I love this so much, it looks extremely natural but still provides that full coverage. A lot of times you can get a natural looking foundation or a full coverage foundation, not both. This one is super full coverage, but it still looks incredibly natural on the skin. You can wear it by itself and it doesn't look like you're wearing foundation. It doesn't look thick or cakey, and it doesn't feel thick. It literally feels like a super lightweight moisturizer on your skin. This foundation is oil-free, which is perfect for those of you with sensitive skin, and I have oily skin, and the amazing part is that this foundation does not make my skin look greasy throughout the day. It actually kind of helps tone it down. There are literally a million reasons why I love this foundation. I could go on and on. It blends out nicely, it goes on so smoothly, it has a lot of benefits for your skin, it has vitamins A and E in it. So instead of rambling on and on, let me go ahead and show you guys my demonstration and show you how well the foundation actually works. Okay, so I just did some of my eye makeup. I don't have any face makeup on right now except for my Jouer Anti-Blemish Matte Primer, because that's the primer I'm currently trying out. And so I'm going to go ahead and apply this foundation. I just squeeze about 2 pumps of it on the back of my hand, and this is what it looks like. I'll show you guys a close-up. As you can see, it has a really thick consistency. It doesn't move around, which is exactly the type of indication you want to see for a full coverage foundation a lot of times. So I'm going to be using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to go ahead and buff this out. I have applied it with my fingers, and I just find that this is the best application method, and I just prefer this every time I use foundation anyways. So it has a really kind of sweet citrusy scent to it, which is really nice and pleasant. If you are sensitive about scents, I don't think that this one's going to bother you because it's just a really nice, pleasant scent. I'm just going to go in and put a light layer of this all on my skin and make sure that it's buffed out really nicely, and then I just go back through and kind of stipple it on any problem areas or areas that need a little bit of extra coverage. When you squeeze it on your hand, it has kind of like a thick cream consistency, almost like mousse-like, I would say. That's what it looks like, but once you blend it on the skin, it blends out so smoothly. As you guys can see, it doesn't take a lot of work to blend it out. It kind of just melts right onto your skin and looks incredibly natural.
So this is just one even layer. As you guys can tell, it has already made quite a difference. My skin tone is completely evened out for the most part. And then I just have like a couple of extra spots that need a little extra coverage. So then I just take it on the brush and just kind of stipple it on any spots like this. The nice part is that it doesn't look cakey when you layer it on. So if you do require a lot of extra coverage, you can go ahead, even go in with a second layer if you wanted, and you wouldn't have like a cakey look to it. This is how the finished product looks like without anything extra.
So I just finished off with some concealer, setting powder, blush, and bronzer like I would with any other foundation, and this is what it looks like, the finished product. But it actually looks really nice without a setting powder as well. It looks so natural. So as you guys can tell, it did a great job at just covering up my imperfections, evening out my skin tone, and it still looks really natural and beautiful on the skin. So I hope this review and demonstration was helpful for those of you that might be interested in this foundation. But thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you for sure. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!